What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Dan here again with another figure review from my channel, Do Figures. And this time we're looking at the Hush figure from DC McFarlane. Pretty solid figure. I know I mentioned sometimes I'm trying to build a nice Batman Rogues gallery, so I had to get Hush. There is another Hush figure out there, which I think actually is one I might prefer. It's the same figure, except you can see here he's got some purple gloves and some knives. With the other figure, he has brown gloves and a shovel. Overall, I think the brown gloves and the shovel are better than the knife and the gloves. However, I really just prefer he came with guns, which neither figure does. So I just figured I'd go with this one because this one is actually a 2-pack with a Batman figure I already have. So I didn't want to grab another Batman figure, considering I already have dozens of them. And this figure works just fine. And you can get him really cheap on Amazon. Get him for like less than $15 to add to your Rogues gallery. One thing is my packaging, as you can see here, is a little damaged. But that's okay. Like I said, it's not a huge deal to me. I don't keep my figures in the packaging anyway. You see a lot of people complain about that. Like, oh, packaging issues. And I'm like, I mean, you're going to keep them in there? Does it really matter? Anyway, I'm going to open this guy up and we're going to take a look at him. I will be right back. All right, everybody. We are back here with Hush. Pretty solid figure. Real quick, I'll show you his card here. It doesn't look like he has purple gloves in this picture. And so here's that. Pause that there if you want to. Another thing I want to randomly talk about is these stands. I think it's really cool that DC includes these stands. I'm a big fan of them. I just feel like I have 30 of them already. I just don't need any more. Anyway, guys, let's look at this figure. Now, like I said, this figure is probably going to go in my DC McFarlane, like a Batman Rogues gallery lineup. So it's just kind of serving a purpose. I don't need this figure to be incredible, which is good because it's not that incredible. So let me take a look at it here. The main thing really is that he has this trench coat on, which I know that that's kind of part of his look, but it makes him basically like he doesn't move. All that moves is his arms. His legs can move, but like not really all that much, as you can see here. Although this is more pliable than other figures have been. I would have liked to see, I know the Arkham City, like the DC Direct, the Arkham figure came out like probably over 10 years ago. Or the design of it was like the trench coat was open. So he was kind of wearing a little bit more like a cape, you know? So he had a little bit more flexibility with his legs. But yeah, it's a real pain in the ass to get to stand up. I don't know what it is about these DC McFarlane figures. I feel like I get them to stand up like pretty easy, and then I move them, and then I can't get them to stand back up. But yeah, and he comes with a knife. So like I said, the guns would have been better because I'm not saying he hasn't been shown with a knife, but I've only ever seen him with guns. So it's weird. Let's see. Fucking. Let's take a look at him. Okay, so here's the face. The face is a good head sculpt. You know, for what they could do with this character, they did do a lot. They did well. I'll say that. Very nice. I mean, you can see his like teeth and his eyes poking through. Actually, a very solid, very good head sculpt. I like. And take a look at the trench coat. One thing I don't love with the trench coat is kind of just one solid color. There's no like shading to it. You know, it's very pliable though. Like I said, all parts of it. But you can see, yeah, and like I said, his legs do kind of move a little bit. And let's take a look under there. So you can see he's got his knee pads and all that. He did have a relatively like tactical look to him. I'll see that I was doing that. I was like splitting this. Don't love that. Not that I'll be moving this guy a ton. You can see the side of his arms here. A little bend there. And here's his purple gloves. Yeah. Very cool. And I'll take one of the knives out because I believe they're the same knife, just to show you guys. Very cool. Like, it's nice detail and all. Like, you know, I got this guy for like, I think $13 on Amazon. It's about as much as I'd pay for him. You know, it does have like this little like green thing here. I forget if that's relevant to the story of Hush, but I don't recall. I'm going to get out Batman here real quick too, just to show you. Put them next to each other. I got to get Batman out of my bucket here. Okay. Well, here he is. Here's Batman. Sorry, I'm fixing Batman's pose. And I believe this figure is Batman from the Hush story. Like, that's what this figure was labeled. He's got that like cape. He's got the really nice shot or nice picture from the comic. I don't know what it is. There we go. Like, these figures just don't like to stand up. I'm just center them. But yeah, you know, these guys look good next to each other. You know, as they should. Batman is just a wee bit taller. As he should be. Batman's pretty tall. Not super tall. Only 6'2" in the comics. If you didn't know. Now you do. But yeah. Let me just get into my closing thoughts. Get Batman out of here. And yeah. Alright, guys. Here he is. You know, like I said, not a lot really to talk about this figure. He's a solid figure, and he's going to fit in well with mine and your Batman Rogues Gallery, and he's kind of a necessity, you know. Maybe not a necessity. But if you can have him, you should get him. He's involved in one of the best Batman stories ever made. So, happy to finally have this figure. I can't wait to, at the end of the year, I'm probably going to make some sort of video going over all of my Batman Rogues Gallery figures that I got and set them up. I mentioned before, constantly I have a Batman Arkham collection that I've had with like, it's at least one of each character from the series. But those figures have been getting ruined. Like, you know, like I drop them and the hand falls off. They're very easy to break. And it's not complete. Like, I'm actually missing this guy, Hush, and Clayface are the only major characters I'm missing from that collection, which I still want to complete. But I wanted to start on my McFarlane collection because I can, one, get some better figures, and two, get different characters or more characters. Because that's what I want. I want a huge Batman Rogue Gallery. I want like 50 villains and this Batman chilling in front of them. And Hush is going to go great with them. Anyway, guys, I am going to finish filming a like unboxing video of this guy and post a bunch of pictures on my Instagram. They should all be up by the time this video finds its way to your eyes. So go over there and check it out. Please like and follow on Instagram. Please subscribe here on YouTube. Always having fun making these videos and really excited to see where my channel goes. Anyway, guys, peace out.